Something evil is brewing in the mountains of madness. Mysteries untold. Impossible to decipher. Except while I was watching the replay of the last episode. It was like, when did that corpse disappear? This horrible mystery that I then realized she is labeled as a colonist. And here is her body. She got buried by somebody. So that part of the mystery is solved. If you have told me, given me any hints, I have not read them because I'm recording this back to back. I'm like really into this whole thing. So I really want to play through on what the hell is, figure out what horrible thing is going on. So we gotta open that. We gotta open that, make sure that none of these, holy crap. Wonder if I can make sure that, you know, I wish I could disable a specific colonist from being buried. I don't want her to be buried. I want her to be studied. See, I don't want you to do that. Ready to study. I guess if you simply say disallow, but then you toggle study, your colonists are not allowed to interact with this. See, I don't want her to be buried. I want her to just be studied. I guess for the time being, I can just say, are all these linked? No, and I can't. I guess I can just paste settings on all of them. I could just say, don't bury anybody. No, don't bury any unnatural corpses. Don't bury any colonist corpses. And that's the little bit of a solution. Paste settings. There you go. There you go. Yeah. All right. All right. So now that body should just remain there. Probably will get tossed into the freezer. That for 6.3 days. Well, that kind of bums me out. I was like, oh, I bet she got buried. And indeed, there she is. I'm not happy about that. I was kind of hoping it had just absorbed into whoever picked her up, or like it is programmed so that the moment that you don't look at it, it just disappears. That would have been pretty cool, but no, she just got put into a sarcophagus. And now she's just a copy of her body. It is very, very disturbing, but also not that big a deal. Let me lower the hauling order back to what it should be. This is still not built. We're going to start putting prisoners to harvest their genes. Let's see if I can go real hard on the gene thing, because those archive capsules have been burning a hole in my freaking storage for 70 episodes. What? Obsession with the golden cube has intensified. I thought it said has been satisfied. I was like, oh, it just gets done whenever she's just, I guess I'm not interested in this. It wasn't that interesting. It turned out to just be a really stupid Rubik's Cube with only one color. No, she is now even more obsessed. Here's another way that I might be able to prevent this from happening. I can just anesthetize her all the time, right? I can also put her in the age reversal. By the way, I really need to do this for Born to Crawl. Might as well get that done right now. Enter age reversal. Who else wants it? Oh, Crackle is quite a bit more of a priority. So how about we do it for Crackle instead? Really don't like sending him to the age reversal though, because he's one of my few melee apes. But of course I have the scythers for that, so it's not that big of a deal. Well, all right. The body got moved again. Where did you put Meg's body? Probably in the freezer. Yeah, there you go. And Blargho is there, poking and prodding at the toes and the fingers. All of the butt cheeks are getting spread real good. It needs to be studied. All right, good stuff. Hopefully, so wonder if I should just send Meg to the sculpture pod. Feels like too easy of a workaround. But maybe if I just anesthetize her. Where is she? I'm just going to let it be. I would like to find out what happens. Sleep fall rate. She actually works. Like, her sleep is better, but she does work slower. But not that big a deal with fascination. Anyway, I'll just keep moving time forward and we'll see what happens. I fully anticipate a horrible disaster going forward. I cannot wait. Something I will love. Maybe we will have to do another caravan. But while this stuff is going on, I feel chained. Ooh. Trade ship passing by. Bulk. I was about to say, man, I really want to sell these 100 tons of chem fuel. Very nice indeed. Who's got the best crack? No, grave digger, and he's right there. Corn. Call of that. Bulk trader, please tell me I can sell the chem fuel. Oh, baby. If I sold it all, actually I expected more profit out of that. All right, let's see what I can get out of this nonsense. What the hell? They're selling human meat. What a find. That's insane. I never in my life have seen a merchant selling human meat. Maybe I haven't been paying attention, but that seems so rare to me. I never saw it before, at least that I noticed. So that's extremely fortunate. This may be the highest volume trade I have ever done while playing RimWorld. Selling all this chocolate. It is nice, but you know, it's great profit. There is a reason we brought it, and it was not to eat it. A pile of human meat. I'm selling all this fungus, 2,000 chem fuel, getting myself a ton of Nutramine components and advanced component, 70 hyperweave. I think that's what it takes to make one duster. It's so expensive. Hyperweave is perhaps the most expensive material that you can buy, and you can only buy it. I don't think you can ever make it in any way. You only buy it or get it as a result of a quest. They are super high premium. Maybe I should get 80 and make 2 shirts. Hyperweave is super high value stuff. A whole ton of fur and human leather. These numbers are the highest numbers I've ever seen in a freaking trade. I was like, damn, pile roller over here. I'm even buying a pile of wood because we have this weird dearth of wood, and I'm able to afford it all thanks to all these dusters and of course all the other stuff that I'm selling. But these dusters, man, they're such money makers. They're making more money than when I pimped out your mom. So it's incredible. And I still make 3,000. Look at all this good stuff. Oh, everybody back to hauling. Very nice. Let me see what it takes to make certain. Let's see. It requires 80. I might buy 10 of them. But is it better to just make a pile of pants? Everybody just gets hyperweave pants because that's something that everybody can wear. It doesn't conflict with the marine armor. You know, you can always wear them pants. So it's a great redundancy. Yeah, look at that. He's already wearing hyperweave pants. And the quality is excellent. And that gives you 52% resistance to sharp attacks on your legs just from pants. That's just insane. When did Blargho get freaking hyperweave materials? I don't know, but that is some massive protection. But I think we're going to get 10 more and make a duster out of it. It's just more fancy. So we're going to. There's all this nonsense going on. Let me add the bill, make a duster. It's possible I have some hyperweave already. You know, the dregs that you gather here and there. Make one. Details. Clear everything. Only hyperweave. I have none. And only fathead nerd has to be the most incredible hyperweave thingy. Let's buy 10 more. Gravedigger. That you can eat your meal. And then you can go back to trading. Call something something interstellar. Get me 10 more hyperweave. There you go. 124 just for 10 units of hyperweave. Outrageous. Outrageous. Now this shit better not go to waste. I'm gonna be pissed if this shit goes to waste. None of it may spoil. None of it spoils really, other than the human meat. So it's all good. Ah, my pantry has been properly cleared out. And now that we have so much more room for the chem fuel, I feel like I should just sell more of this. Do I really need 1,200 chem fuel when I have 1,000 twisted meat in storage? Probably not, right? Gravedigger. Get some more money. Get that money back. And in fact, we may even buy more hyperweave out of it. Let me just sell. Where's the freaking chem fuel? There you go. We have 1,200 of it. Let me sell 400 more. What you got for that? 521. I don't think I want any more hyperweave though. How much for everything? 2,000? No thanks. No thanks. Probably don't want 800 cloth. 250. Let me see if there's anything else I want to buy. Too bad we never found a freaking vampire. It is so weird how the random generation just has not given me a single freaking bloodsucker. Just gonna grab those 40 hyperweave. Oh, I don't have the money for it. I'm just gonna... There you go. And we'll just have a little bit of leftover. It don't matter. It's not a big deal. 49 hyperweave right there. And we're going to basically just make pants with hyperweave. Actually, let's make sure we have just the one. Or maybe I should give it to one of the kids. Make a kid romper. Nah, just make some pants. Actually, just a shirt. Just a shirt. Meh. Button down shirt. Let me just do X times. Details only. Hyperweave. Requires 45. Come on. Why does it take so much? Anyway, I'm gonna set this up. Okay, pants take only 40. So we're going to just clear everything. Only hyperweave. And they will eventually get made. Somebody will wear them. It's not a big deal. All right. Now that all this is done, I am sure there will be some kind of disaster that will force me to look... Goat sitting. Forces me to look into the cube and the other nonsense. What is this silly, stupid shit? Mike Anarchist Mudget. Hindik Steersman of Mugwall. You got me 3 raids of 100 people. For what? For 1,000 plasteel? Okay, that is mighty tempting indeed. That is a huge reward. Immense reward. But I'm not taking this kind of nonsense on. Look at all these people. It's stupid. Nah. No thanks. That's just dumb. Not gonna put up with that nonsense. Meg, please. Equip that uranium mace. How can you go around without it? So, is the body still there? Good. Continue studying it. And I am sure nothing bad will happen. The cube is still there. Meg is slowly being enthralled by it. 48%. Wonder if we should anesthetize her. Wonder if somebody else will get obsessed with it. Is it just pick one colonist and that's it? And you can just manipulate that in any way you see fit. That seems not the RIMWORLD way, you know? Oh, let's get in here. Our friend Humps. And what is going on here? We have the super immunity gene, which is amazing. What does it take? We don't even need an archite. An archite capsule to get this recombined. I am okay just implanting this and getting -2 metabolic efficiency. I don't know exactly how it works. It's been forever. Hunger rate times 150%. So that's a pretty big hit. But in exchange of that, you build immunity at 150%. basically you become immune to all disease. You never have to worry about that for that particular person. It does mean, though, that they get obnoxiously hungry. Oh, man, a flash storm is annoying as hell. There goes all my wood. Thankfully, I was able to make giant trades for really a nice pile of wood. The strongest, most powerful wood that you could conceive of. The flash storm is over, but big fires were started. It's fine. The rain will take care of it. Not terribly broken up about it. Meg and Banana are now idle. That is unacceptable. But what can I even do now? I am in this limbo of this cube and this corpse forcing me to just kind of be here in the waiting room, because if I go on a caravan and suddenly there's this horrible flesh monster appearing in the middle of my colony, I would like to have full strength to be able to deal with it. Meg is barfing. Why? Oh, it's just still an aesthetic. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, not a big deal. Now I'm super paranoid about it. Probably shouldn't have put. I don't know what drove me to do that. Let me get the stone sculpture of the cube back to its corner. I'm like, what if another person gets upset with it just by looking at the dang old cube? Something I should be doing is some more. You know, I've kind of fallen behind all the different craftables that you can make. It's probably like bionic nonsense I can create. I have a pile of advanced components. There's no reason. Actually, I only have 9, but that's good enough to make a bionic heart, bionic stomach, or maybe a super advanced grenadier armor. That's super awesome. Now I have jump packs, which kind of I completely forgot about. I am able to, should be somewhere around here. Cataphractic armor, moisture pump. Ah, there they are. Locust armor is super cool. Let's get that research done. I am still prioritizing occult research because I don't want the cube and the corpse to go unstudied when it is possible to get done. So I guess I'll just sit here and watch my ants work on things. Something I should be doing is get some sleep suppressor. Oh, well, they get really grumpy, don't they? That's right. Do I have a serum lab? I haven't built a serum lab. Let's put it right there in the corner. Requires a shard. Well, okay. How many shards do I have? Over here, right? 2. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. What was I considering? Where's Fat Herd Nerd? I want that duster built. Did it get done? No. Slave! Stop making components. Hauling hyper. Well, why are you doing that? Can't feel for organics. Oh, why are you building the pants? That should be. Cancel that, you fool. Fathead nerd should be doing that. There you go. This is important stuff. Just work until you drop. Worthless piece of garbage. Ambrosia sprout. Another one. We got a whole playthrough without a single ambrosia sprout. And now we have 2 of them at once. Cassandra playing games with me. Do not allow sowing. Unfortunately, this damn fire may consume the other ambrosia. This is idiotic. Maybe I want to. Sure, I'll do it. This is now my home area. Everybody go out there, with the exception of Fat Herd Nerd, whom I want to continue. Tailoring? Everybody out there, get rid of this damn fire so my ambrosia. Sandy blonde hair. What a piece of trash! I wanted your incredible. Have you seen this feller? All the good genes that he's got. The fire spew. The very fast runner. Let's see. Heat super tolerant. That is some really good stuff. I guess it doesn't have that many, huh? But 3 out of what? 21? Pretty good. 3 out of 20, whatever. Oh well. Just get him back in the joint. We'll just sell blonde hair. Who the hell do you think I am? A Nazi? Give me blue eyes next? Not interested in that. It doesn't come with super strength. I want to be the Ubermensch. Don't care how he looks like. So let's put in there. Really, none of my prisoners, huh? None of my prisoners have good genes. For shame. How come I can't put in here the Hussar? The Hussar has good genes. Andy. Bio. Hussar. Yeah, look at all these damn great genes. Xeno genes. Oh, is it because they're Xeno genes? Is that why? Because they're like genetically created, so you cannot extract them. I didn't realize that was a thing. I didn't know that. Anyway, we carry on. Carry on. Hopefully, we're about to discover something incredible. I don't want to lose a single second of it. I am so curious. Did we do it? Yeah, yeah, okay. And finally, the rain has come to put out all the dang old fires. Well, I'm just gonna keep looking at my ants. Hunting worksite. Probably it's just meat, right? Give me a freaking components mining site. That was incredible. 80 components in one fell swoop. Absolutely amazing. I guess we could call for more mechs. But like I said, what if the horrible monster sprouts then? I'm getting Meg's genes extracted just in case she succumbs to the worst. And hopefully, because she's incapacitated, nothing weird will happen with the cube. It really doesn't take that long to do the gene extraction, but, you know, I didn't want to do anything funky. I figure I would just create a bit of a construction project here, get myself another geothermal generator. Why the hell not? Get myself some hidden growth moment for the official. Is he now officially a man? Let's see. Get this like so. Probably not through the wood. We can do something like, I guess just, there you go. Who cares? It'll get destroyed. It doesn't matter. Growth moment for the official. No, H10. It's not a grown man yet, but you do get to pick a whole bunch of things. Seems like we have been doing a good job because he gets a lot of good stuff. Let's see. Oh, I was about to say, really? Just slow learner or nudist, huh? But no. All of these are terrible except Industrious. Look, Industrious is amazing. You lucked out. These are entirely random. There is no choice that you can possibly have, I don't think. So one good 1 out of 6, not the greatest, but you know, I'll pick it for sure. And then we won the official. He's a great shooter. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. Never can go wrong with being able to do medical. Don't really care about mining. Intellectual is very nice. We don't have that many cooks. We really don't have that many artists. But artists is just so annoying. It's just an annoying thing to level. It is a worthless, as far as I'm concerned. He'll just get plants. We don't have that many plants experts. So after F in Damas, he's going to go. So he's kind and industrious with some really, really nice. Too bad I didn't get crafting. Crafting is super good. Well, at least he gets intellectual. Too bad about construction either. We really don't have that many builders. Oh well. This is the best I can do, really. Don't care about mining. Yeah, this is good. Okay. Let's give him new work duties. The official. He can now hunt. Actually, he's a great hunter, but probably don't want him eaten by a cheetah. So just let him be. And he will also do doctoring. Is that what he's really good at? We need to get him to chop some limbs. Ogul will teach him everything that he knows. It will be great. Don't care about cooking. Definitely let's have him do growing. If you botch the harvest, that's fine. I don't really care. You can do plant cutting of the highest order. Get you trained on that. Why does he have a 2 in crafting though? That is pretty awful. He really shouldn't be doing any crafting, but he does need to get trained somehow. But anyway, I was in the middle of... Ogul is the guy that got himself the Hyperweave Duster. Unfortunately, you know, Fathead Nerd, he's supposed to be this out-of-control, incredible supercrafter. All he did was good. Pathetic. Trash. Very disappointing. Oh yeah, give me that geothermal power. I'm so weirded out by the fact that this cube so far is doing absolutely nothing, and the corpse is doing absolutely nothing. It is kind of annoying me, honestly. Hopefully nothing horrible happens, but I would rather something horrible happens than nothing happening. Fire resistant. Now that is a much better gene. Why will you put it there? What are you doing with that gene? Go play with your cube, Meg. Put it in the shelf. That is valuable merchandise. Shouldn't be putting in the damn shelf. It would be nice to get some completely irrelevant genes that are bad, and that way you can also palliate the effect on the metabolism. Oh, that's right. We have this serum lab. Minum Void Sight. What is Void Sight again? Injected into the eye suppresses the inhibitory neurons that keep perception focused on the real world, thus lifting dark psychic phenomena into conscious perception. This increases the amount of knowledge gained when studying unnatural entities, as well as psychic sensitivity, but also impacts mood. Give me 20 of these. I want them done now so we can study that cube. Give me 5. What's the other one? Mind Numb. I forget what this one did. Trash that. Mind Numb. Stop! Information. Syringe clear vision. Deadens the mind, rendering the user unable to feel the highs and lows of human emotion. This temporarily prevents them from having mental breaks and inspirations. That can be very helpful. Just make 2 of those, have them in storage. Wonder if you can just carry them. That will be optimal, being able to carry that crap. But that's fine either way. Wonder if you can, in fact, put them in the drug policies. Aha, look at that. Definitely want our prime investigator. Let me get the hauling back down to regular. Of Dark Study. Kraklakvakve or Colt Shaw, either way. Probably Kraklakvakve. Oh, no, he's on there. Oh! More than one can be fascinated by the cube. Is that because... No, Meg is out of the thing. So it's kind of a race against time. Wonder what happens when fascination reaches... Will they fight each other for the cube? Probably, right? It becomes this object of desire that they get really mad about if somebody else is handling. Why are you eating raw meat, Gravedigger? There's perfectly good paste in the fridge. Fine, you can eat yourself some fine meals. I'll let you eat the good stuff. Lavish, no travel. You may eat the good stuff, but they really do like the nutrient paste. You know, it's not like a sacrifice or anything. So that is the upside of having this horrible religion. Krakavave is in the place. So who was the other one? Colt Shaw. Where are you, Cold Shaw? Actually, we're just gonna go to assign social drugs. I guess you need to make a new one, huh? What are these drug policies? What is going on? Just delete. Delete. Let me give him basically forever doses of that serum. Duration is 15 days. That is massive. That is so good. Every 15 days, you're going to inject this in your bloodstream, buddy. You're going to be extra grumpy. I don't give a crap. And now, Cold Shaw. You get yourself Cold Shaw serum gunk. Somebody needs to craft them. And it will give me that boost to be able to analyze those damn cubes and anomalies that much faster. Well, I continue to be in the waiting room as all this stuff gets built. Mech comes out here with all the good stuff. Everything is possibly done. I have so much steel. I'm like, I probably maybe should build some advanced security. Ooh. Let me pause that. Security. I can build more mortars, but you don't really use much from that. But let's see. Your investigation of the natural corpse has revealed more about the body. An architect shard at its core psychically links it with Legomamego. It will rebuild itself if destroyed and teleport any distance to be near Legomamego. Shaw thinks that there may be a way to permanently destroy the corpse. I will need to study it further. But what is dangerous about it is the question. That's what truly matters. It's like, I don't care about what it's doing. I care about how wrong it can go. But Cold Shaw is there doing his best. So I guess it would be grabbing Fathead Nerd. Really, you're resting. You barely need any sleep. Get some freaking serum built, you pathetic buffoon. I want this done right now so Cold Shaw can see into the beyond. Oh yeah, there you go. And then he puts it into place, and then Cold Shaw, I want you studying the Revenant, resting. No, I want you to use the Void Side Serum. Probably should do it after he's resting, but who cares? No, it doesn't matter. Oh, more obsessed. This person is drawn to the golden cube. If separated from the golden cube, it's the same thing. Mental break threshold +4. They barely sleep and they work slower. Okay, I mean, so far it's really not that big a deal. But the question is, what happens at 100%? Hopefully we'll study it enough before that happens. But I am sure some kind of horrendous effect is going to take place. And to just keep passing time forward. We're just waiting to see what atrocious disaster is on the waiting room for us. Absolutely nothing has happened, so we're just gonna shed the unworthy. I have too many prisoners and I can do some skip abduction again. So Paces has been privileged with the selection to make him into a bloody sacrifice. Let's begin this ritual. It's been a while since we gathered into a nice group to watch an attraction. Hump's brain also was destroyed. It was, rip scanned. It's a great way to profit from your prisoners. It's super good. That value is like 500 silver. That's nothing to be scoffed at. Oh, off goes Paces. Gather with whatever ancestors. Ooh. This is ass. Everything's just ass. I'm not going to do this. Actually, a site nearby is always a fun time. Asking you to help, Mechanoids have been harassing the settlements. He wants you to help using signals to draw them, blah, blah, blah. If it does, Mechanoids will activate a site nearby to harass you. There's an EMI dynamo machine there which can disable electrical devices across the region. Oh, I'm 5 Labrador Retrievers. That is a hell of a threat to behold. In addition, 2 Mechanoids are sleeping nearby, and there may be an unknown threat. There's quite a few threats. These are not intimidating. My machine is a problem. I cannot possibly afford that. If things go off in my region, it's a disaster. I cannot work without electricity. I am a man of the future. I mean, the rewards are just incredible. This is super big. Of course, getting the neuroformer, Psyllic neuroformer will also be amazing. But let me think about this one, because this one is fairly tempting. What happens if my electricity goes to shit? Well, probably all my anomalies will escape, because these are electric. They need the power to be able to function. So, do they work like a colony-wide? I don't think I've ever had one of these things happening. So, I don't know how they work. Do they work like a colony-wide solar flare that will just be there forever until you go out and deal with it? Or is it something more mild? Looking at the reward, feels like it's a super terrible event that will destroy my ability to do anything. My stoves, basically electricity will go out, and I'll be like, all this stuff may deteriorate. Is some serious nonsense. So I will quickly put a caravan together and get out and deal with it. I may even preemptively put a caravan out on the map and accept it and see what happens. So how was it? Satisfying. Very nice, very nice. The sacrifice has been made. I suppose we're going to wait for night to be over, and then we're going to do a skip abduction, and then the episode will be over. I think what I'm going to do is get a caravan ready. Bruh. Oh, man. Oh, that's obnoxious. Cancel the skip abduction. Everybody get treated. That is so annoying. I hate Plague. Plague sucks because it's just a chore in an advanced colony like this. When you're starting out, it can annihilate you. When I have a colony that is super advanced, it's like, I need to now treat Plague, have people be incapacitated. It's just annoying. It's just a massive annoyance. Let me make sure everybody is properly treated, though. You don't want to mess with it. Okay, there's Plague Minor already treated. Plague Minor already treated. Plague Minor already treated. Even the child got freaking plague. Truly catastrophic for the child. The bubonic plague will take another life. That now means I need to babysit this damn plague. I was kind of looking forward to taking this high-risk quest. It would have been really fun to like deal with it quickly, get a caravan out on the map. But now I have 7 idiots with plague. I can't possibly afford to send out an elite team of warriors to deal with things, because then if the colony gets attacked, if some kind of event happens, I am screwed with these plague-ridden imbeciles. So, oh well, what I can do is get myself a skip abduction. So that's too bad. I'm kind of mad. Honestly, the timing of that was all this time without a freaking event. Finally, I get a really fun quest that could be like a high-risk reward kind of thing. Get destroyed by the nonsense. Ragman, get up there. The children without plague. I don't know which one of you. I don't know. Who cares? Who cares? The plague will be... Actually, I really shouldn't. The plague will be fine. It'll be fine. You don't need a shard. You just need bioferrite. So it gets done. Which of you little tykes has plague? Freaking Wayne Catton. It's fine. It has been tended for many hours. So it'll be fine. Let me make sure, though. Do they get a worse immunity? No, immunity is great right now. The immunity situation is insane. Okay, give me this new member of my prison. I'm so salty. I'm really salty. Why are... So you're Spain a natural corpse? That would also upset me. Sick. Ate without a table, underground, outdoors. Meh. You'll be fine. It's the plague that's really... getting her, and then the cube interest is only getting worse. So how is Jessie Fastman doing with all that? Just curious. She just wants to check it out. Oh, Meg, how have you been interacting with that thing? What is it? A really good projector is a hologram. Skip abduction complete. Hakosev. Bleh. It's another filthy impid with a bow. Well, you can't win them all. Frickin' rot stink exposure. What? This filth is not even worth putting into the. Not even worth putting into. No, don't do that. We want to, at the very least, rip scan it. Fine, we will harvest the organs. I was going to be a savage, but I'll grab the useful parts of him, and then I will plunge a sword through its throat. Fine. Meg is currently upset. Man, I'm so salty about that plague. Really ruined everything. Like Katrina there. Just put it in the... Oh, yeah. Let's get your work done. Industrial. Lavish no travel. We're going to remove... I'm going to jump right away. I don't really care about getting your limbs off. You are just a pile of meat and organs. Start the scanner again. I'm just going to take advantage of your flesh in the most depraved way possible. Here comes Kevin Davis to do the deed. Kevin Davis, sir, you are not qualified for this operation. Why are you even a doctor? Doctoring. Why does he have a 1? No. No doctoring on Kevin Davis. Stop that. Cutting to that poor bastard. Somebody will come around and actually get it done properly. Cargo pods. Okay. Just COVID is coming. Get yourself some face masks so you can get through the absolute hoax pandemic. Am I right, fellas? Oh, filth. Am I going to get one of those notices at the information boxes in the bottom of the video? I don't think I've ever gotten one of those. Anyway. Well, that was disappointing. I was really looking forward to having that cube happen. Some kind of nonsense going on, but for now, nothing is happening. Oh well.